Hey, Leon Gregory here from Brookfield, Wisconsin. And, tonight, uh, our team in that put out the question, and I don't know if I got this exactly right, but is your spouse your best business partner? And I have to say, yes. And that I could not ask for a better business partner. And, my wife and I, we've been married for over 30 years, and we've always made our decisions together. We've always worked together. And when she first met me, I was selling soap. I don't know, I don't have to give the name of the company away. And a great company, and we had a good plan, and I had built a pretty decent team. And but the system that we were using fell apart, and so did my team, and that was kind of the end of it. We went on with our lives. I was working in machine shops. She was working at the bank at the time, and we were doing all right. Um, Living quote unquote the American dream. We bought our house. We had two sons, and and life was pretty good. We weren't lacking. Because we don't ask for a lot. We got a new vehicle every now and then. And our main thing was our sons and our family. And I was at a job, and I finally got what I thought was my dream job, and that being in the engineering department after being on the shop floor for all these years, and working with the stupid engineers, I finally got a job in the engineering department. Well, I found out the backstabbing in the offices is worse than being on the shop floor. And we had what do you want to say, um, a mutual agreement that it was time for me to leave. And that when I left, I had made a decision that I did not want to work for anybody else ever again. Somehow I was going to find something that was going to make us money, and that to where we both could quit working. And well, after a few failures, like writing to China for free products to sell, and I think one was a poker room or something. I went through so many things I don't remember what they all were. But I finally found something that kind of made sense, and they were, um, we got involved with it because we liked what they were putting out, and that was, at the time it was taking your pictures and develop them into DVDs with a musical theme and everything, and it was pretty good. We liked it. So we got involved and, did everything that they said to do. We attended the conferences, I made, my 150 contacts. This is where we had the script and we were making the phone calls. She was making phone calls with me. And, we were rocking it, and we built one or two legs up, and they broke off, and, we went from making money to no money. And, and then they dropped what they were doing, and basically we were just selling an empty box. And yeah, but they dropped that part, and we ended up um, being people that were there to help you be 10 years look 10 years younger. Well, it was a great product. Believe me, it does work. It works great. My wife still uses it, and that get rid of wrinkles and stuff like that. But how many people want to look 10 years younger? I mean, most of the time, I mean, me, it's what you see is what you get. But so what that did for us, being in that business, made us broke. Broke to the point where we almost lost our house a couple times. Um, Tammy was working 60 hours a week just to keep the family afloat. Our boys had moved out, and that we were empty nesters, and it was just the two of us. But we had gone so far into debt, believing that we were on the 2 to 5 year plan. Um, we left that. I left that with the group, and we went to uh, another business venture in the financial realm, where we were going to convince people that we could help them pay off their debt early, and then take the savings from that and put it towards their financial future. My wife would have nothing to do with it. She says, like, if you're broke, how can you pay off? If you're having trouble paying your bills to begin with, how are you going to pay them off early? Um, but I told her, I really believed it. Because, I mean, when I go into something, I really believe it. It was a lonely time for me, though, because I was on my own. Where in my other businesses, I was able to talk things over with her. This time, she wanted to hear nothing about it because she was under the pressure of trying to pay our bills. Um, but the good thing that came out of this is that we were still with the same group of people and that we had been with for about the last 10 years and we came upon the Empower Network. And I watched it first, and I asked her, hon, you got to take a look at this. You got to watch this. And we both fell in love with Dave and their open and honesty, being open and honest as they were. And we felt that this was something we could really do and something we could do together again. And she's been at my side since we started with the Empowered Network. I think we're going on about a year. And the thing about it is we are still having fun doing it. So my answer to the question, is your spouse your best business partner? My spouse is my best business partner. She's my best life partner. And I don't know where I'd be without her. She's the brains in the family. I got the looks. I know she's going to kill me for saying that. So this ended up being a little bit longer than I expected, but you're interested, you work well with your spouse, you're looking for a way out, want to check out the Empower Network, have some fun just like we are. And I'll put the link down below. Click it, watch the video, get out your credit debit card, and join us. So we'll talk to you soon.